So then, just a small game to preview. England against world champions France in the quarterfinals of the 2022 World Cup for a place in the semi-finals, of course. I'm going to be looking ahead to this one, giving you my thoughts, the press conference, what's been said, and of course the team news, and of course my predictions. But before we get on to that, make sure, if you've not already done it, and if you've not, I don't know why you haven't, get on to the free app, the Circl app, which is a sweepstake app. There's loads of free games on it, but they've got a big one for the England-France game. It's really good. You can chat during it. It's entertaining and it's fun. It's a different way, and you can earn yourself a little bit of money. Link in the description below. Yeah, so going on to the game, let's just think. Everyone is going on about Mbappe, and yeah, he's a great player. You know, 13 of the last major tournaments that Mbappe started with, France have not lost. In fact, in all the World Cup matches, they've gone on to win when he started. Obviously, he's mooted as one of the best players in the world, if not the current best player of the world. Scored some great goals in the last game, and is the highest scorer in the tournament so far. But, you know, we can't get just hung up on one player, because if we do that, things will come from other things. We've got Kyle Walker, who's obviously going to be the main man tasked with stopping him. And some interesting stats on that one, interestingly enough, is that Kyle Walker has faced Mbappe in 3 other occasions: for Manchester City, against PSG in the Champions League. Now, Mbappe has had around about an average of 6 chances, attempts, influences on the game in this World Cup per match. And when Kyle Walker's played against him, he's kept him down to 0.7. So that's obviously a positive. You know, we know that France are great going forward, but they're not necessarily the best defensively, but then neither are England. Personally, I think this game is going to be won or lost in the middle of the park, and I think England have, you know, we know France have got a few injuries. I've got the best midfield, and I think we've got the best midfielder. Young Jude Bellingham is having a fantastic tournament. He disrupts things, he creates things, he's intelligent, and the midfield trio seem to have done really good. Obviously, we've seen that Deschamps has talked about England, you know, having no weaknesses. Well, I do worry about the defence and the pace. I mean, we've seen that a couple of times, although we have only conceded 2 goals and we've kept 3 clean sheets in a row in the World Cup since the 6-2 victory over Iran. But I do worry about that. You know, we saw it against Senegal, and we saw it against other teams that better teams would have punished us. But, you know, we've got to keep the faith. Now, will Gareth Southgate switch to a back 5 or stick with what he's got to go? I think he'll probably stick, but we'll wait and see. Let me know what you think in regards to that one. And, you know, he's talked about France being a great side, obviously having some talented players, but England have got to play their own game. You know, the only worrying thing, one other stat is that England have not beaten a major footballing nation in the World Cup in the knockout stages since 1966. We've always failed to do that, you know. So France have got a lot of experience of getting through this, especially with this current squad. Obviously, reigning world champions, they've not, you know, the world champions, they're looking on great form. But that run's got to end sooner or later, isn't it? So let's hope it does. I think it's going to be tight. It's either going to be 2-1 or 1-0 to England. There'll be 1 goal either side, but I do think we'll nick it. I don't know why, but I think we'll nick it. We'll get into the semi-finals, and I think that the winner of this will probably get to the final. I know Portugal were on fire the other day, but it'd be interesting to see how the match with Portugal and Morocco goes. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the description. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And let's see how close that we get with your score predictions. Do you think England are going to beat France? Yes or no? If so, what's the score prediction going to be? Either way, let's see who gets closest by the end of this. Until the next one, post-game, always England.